Matchup 3 of 4 in the 8-man tourney. And we got Ernie L taking on Nick Price today. We'll determine who goes first. Red is L's. And L's is going to go first. So we're on hole 1. Par 4, 489 yards. And a -7 on the first putt. And Ernie L's, we're on the par 4. So he's gonna need a 71 or lower. And he's over. He's on a 90, so he's in the rough. That's gonna be a -10. So we go down to Price now. And he needs a 72 or lower. And he's on. So we go back to L's now. He's in the rough, -10 from his par 3 tee approach. He needs it's going to drop him down to a 51 or lower to get on the green. He does in a 98. That's going to put him in the bunker. 2 bunker. Nick Price now. He gets a +5. That's going to be a 67 to get on the green. He gets on. L's is in the bunker now. And he needs a 45 or lower. And he gets on, so he'll be shooting from the... If you make it on, you go to a gimme. So he'll be a 3 gimme. So let's see, he needs a 98 minus the 7 will get him a 91. And he pars. So Price is going for the birdie now. He needs a 32 or lower. Minus the 7 is going to get him a 25 or lower. He birdies. And he sinks it for the lead after hole 1. Price will lead us off. We're on hole 2, par 4, 429 yards. And it's a par 3. So right here we go. He needs a 62 or lower to get on the green. He doesn't. He's going to be in the rough. So he's on the rough. Then we go to Ernie L's now. He's a 61 or lower. And he doesn't get on. He's in the rough also. Go back down to Price. Rough, he needs a 45 or lower. And he is on. So that's going to take him to the gimme now, which is a 90. That'll be 100. So he should be able to get on, and he sinks the par for Price. L's is in the rough, 45 or lower, and he's on. He needs a same thing. It's going to be easy putt for him also. Price still leading by a stroke here. Going into the 3rd hole, par 4, 412 yards, a -1 on the first putt. So we're on a 4. And he's 71 or lower, well 72 or lower for Price. And he is on the fairway. Go up to Ernie L's, 71 or lower, he's on the fairway. Go back down to the second shot from par 3 tee approach, and he's a 62. That's going to put him to 67 for his GER to get on the green. And he's on the green. Go to L's now, he's a 66 or lower now. And he's on the green also. We go to Price. He has a 32 minus the 1. It's going to put him at 31 or lower for a birdie to go up 2 strokes. He doesn't do it. So he needs a 97 or lower for the par. He pars. Ernie L's can tie it up now. 32 minus the 1. 31 or lower for the birdie. No. 98 or lower. And he pars. That was his chance. Both of them. The Price to go ahead by 2. And the L's to tie it. Hole 4. Par 3. 187 yards. A -11 on the first putt. So we'll go back down to Nick Price. We're on to par 3. He needs a 62 or lower. And he's on the green. Go to L's now. 61 or lower. And he does not get on. He's on the fringe. The fringe will stay here with him. The fringe is a 95 or lower. And he's on the green. That's going to be a gimme now. Minus 11. That's going to be a 87 or lower for par. And he par. Okay, now Price going for the birdie. He needs a 21 for a birdie and go up 2 strokes. He doesn't do it. Can he sink for par? And he does. Still leading by 1 stroke. We're on hole 5 now. It's a par 4, 460 yards. Minus 5 on the first shot. Price. So he's going to be driving off the fairway here. That needs a 72 or lower. He doesn't get it. 89 is going to put him in the rough. Minus 10. Els needs a 71 or lower. And he is on the fairway. So we're going to go back to Price. He hit it in the rough. That's a minus 10 to get on the green. He's going to need a 52 or lower. Can he make up the shot? He does. He's on the green. Nice save. Ernie Els now on the fairway. So he gets a 66 now to get on the green. And he's on the green. Go back down to Price. It's the minus 5. Minus 5. He needs a 27 or lower. And he sinks it for the birdie. Going up 2 strokes now. Els needs this big time. And he's on the green. That's a 31 or lower. And he sinks it. He's behind by 1 stroke. So that was a big shot for him. So let's go back over here. We're on hole 6, par 4. 467 yards. Minus 3 on the first shot. Price, 72 or lower. And he hits the fairway. Els, 71 or lower. He's on the fairway also. Go back to Price now. That's going to put him at a 67 to get on the green. And he does. Going to be going for another birdie. Els now, 66 or lower. He's on the green. Price putting the pressure on Els. Price now for a birdie. 29 or lower. Can he sink it? He does not do it. Can he par with a 97 or lower? He pars. This is Els' big chance now. 29 or lower. He ties it up. He can't do it. 98 or lower now on a gimme. And he pars. We go to hole 7. It's a par 3. 145 yards. A 9. Minus 9 on the first putt. Nick Price now. 62 or lower. He's on the green. He can't do it. He's going to be in the rough. Can Els take the opportunity now to tie the game up? He needs a 61 or lower. And he's on the fairway. He's on the green. We'll go back to Price now. He's in the rough. 45 or lower. He doesn't. So he's going to go to the short game. Now Els, to tie it up, he needs a 32 minus 9 will be 23. Can he do it? He doesn't sink it. Can he get the gimme? 98. And he pars. That was his shot. Now Nick Price is in a difficult spot here. This could hurt him now and make everything even. He's got a 39 minus a 9. He needs a 30 or lower for the save of the par. He doesn't do it. He's going to go 1 over. 97. Can he do it? Yep. Plus 1 on that. It is all tied up. Going into the 8th hole. And Els is going to take over here. We're on a 8th hole, par 4, 453 yards, minus 1 on the first putt. Ernie Els, 71 or lower. He gets a 30, and he's on. Price now, 72 or lower. He's on the fairway. Els now needs a 65, 66 to get on the green. He's on the green. Price, 67 or lower. He doesn't, a 92. That's going to put him in the bunker here, folks. That's going to put him at a 35 or lower. Can he get on? And he does make it on the green, so he's going to give me a gimme shot now. For a par. -1. He needs a 96 or lower. And he pars. Now L's going for the birdie to take the lead. 32, 31 or lower. He doesn't sink it. Can he get the gimme with a 98? And he does. Els has plenty of opportunities through these first 9 holes to actually took the lead, but he hasn't taken advantage of it. So we're going to the 9th hole now. Par 5. And it's a -9 on the first shot. So Els is going to be shooting here. Par 5. See, he needs a 71 or lower. And he's on the fairway. Price, 72 or lower. And he's also on the fairway. Get on the green here. So Els needs a 4 or lower. He's an A with a 4. If Els will be able to get on, he needs under a 4 to be able to shoot. No, so he's going to have to shoot from regular here. So, okay, 71. Now he's going to shoot, he'll go up to a 76 or lower. Can he get on? And he's on the fairway. Price is going to try for it. He needs a 55 or lower. And he does. So now he gets to roll. He needs a 14 or lower. He doesn't. He gets a 71. That puts him over the green too. So that means he's going to be shooting off the fairway again. So he needs a 77 or lower. And he doesn't. He gets a 94. He's in the rough. It's going to be a -10 on his next shot. So -10 to get on the green, be a 52. And he gets on the green. A big save there. Now Els now. He needs a 66 or lower. And he's on the green. Both shooting for birdies now. Price needs a 32 minus a 9. That's a 23. Can he get a 23 for a birdie? He does. To take the lead here on the front 9. Can Els sink his putt here to tie it up? 32. That's going to be a 23 also. Can he do it? He doesn't. Can he get the gimme for par? And he pars. So Els is down by a stroke here. So that's going to be, he's got, so let's go 35. So that'd be 34. That's going to be 2. That's going to sing that out. That's going to make it 33. So now we go into the back. Put this down here. And we're on hole 10. It's a par 4, -9. Nick Price leading, so he's going to go first. 72 or lower. He doesn't. He's going to be in the first cut, -5. Els, 71 or lower. He's on the fairway. First cut here. Nick Price, so he's behind, so it's going to be a -5. So it's going to be, to get on the green, he needs a 57. And he doesn't. He gets a 66. That's going to put him on the fringe. Okay, Els is on. So he needs a 66 or lower. He doesn't. He gets a 93. That's going to put him in the bunker. 593. That's going to put him in the rough. Let's see, so we'll stick here with him. He needs a 19 or lower to get out of this. He doesn't do it. So he's going to go to the short game. Nick Price is on the fringe. He needs a 96 or lower. He's on. Can he get the gimme? -9 will be 88 or lower. He pars. Now Els here needs a 40. 31 to par. He doesn't do it. 98 or for a bogey. +1. Okay, hole 11. It's a par 3. And it's a +3 for the first putt. So Nick Price now. Needs a 62 or lower. He goes over a 64. That's going to put him on the fringe. So that's not going to help him at all, just in case. Now Els needs a 61 or lower. He rolls a 2, so that is a GUR. He's on. And he rolled a 2, so that's going to give him a 10 adjustment to his. This won't mean nothing for Nick Price because you got to get on. Okay. So he's on the fringe for Price. He needs a 96 or lower. He sinks. He gets close to the pin. 97 or lower, minus plus a 3, so he's going to sink this for par. Here's L's chance to catch back up here. He's on the green. He gets a 35 plus 10, 45 or lower for a birdie. He doesn't take advantage of it, so can he get the gimme? And he pars. Losing by 2 strokes right now, so we're on hole 12. It's a par 4, minus 3 on the adjust. First putt, go back down to Price. 22 or lower. Doesn't do it. He's going to be on the first cut. L's now. 71 or lower. He's on the fairway. Nick Price on the first cut is going to be a minus 5. So he needs a 57 to get on the green. He doesn't. 83. It's going to put him in the rough. He needs a 66 or lower L's. He doesn't do it. A 97. That's going to put him on in the bunker. Price is giving L's all these opportunities, but L's isn't taking advantage of it. Let's go to Price. He's in the rough. 45 or lower. He doesn't. So he's going to go to the short game. He's in the bunker now. L's 45 or lower. He doesn't do it either. Short game for him also. Price 39 minus a 3. 36 or lower. For birdie, he does. L's 40. 42. That'll be a 37 or lower. And he goes over. He's going to bogey. Can he 98? He goes plus 1 again. So he's in a lot of trouble. He's going to have to start pin hunt because he is down by 3 strokes now. And we're on a par 4. It's on a hole difficulty of 3 on the first putt. 13th hole. Next shot, that's when he's going to pin hunt. That's going to be his GUR, his short game, and putting. And Price is going to go first. Par 4, he needs a 72 or lower. He doesn't. He gets a 91. That's going to put him in the rough. Another opportunity for L's, but he's going to pin hunt. But that's on the next shot. 21 or lower, he's on the fairway. Okay, so now he gets a plus 10 because he's going to pin hunt. No, he's minus 10. He's going to pin hunt. So he needs it's going to put him up to 65. Be 55 or lower. Can he do it? He doesn't. 66. That's going to put him in the rough. Too rough. Might hurt him. That might be over. Price now. He's in the rough. Minus 10. 52 or lower. And he does. That's going to put him on the fringe. So we'll go back to L's. Now he's going to get a plus 10. So he goes up to a 29. Can he get on the green? He doesn't. That's going to put him on the short game. Kill them. Nick Price now from the fringe, 96 or lower. He gets on. Gimme for par, 97. Yep, he'll do it. So he pars his short game now. He is going to lose minus 10. That's going to put him at minus 30. 30, and then 3 more. 33 or for the save. He doesn't do it. He's going to go 1 over 98. Goes plus 1 again. He's down by 4 strokes now. Hole 14, par 4. Minus 13 now. This is going to be a tough one for him. But he's going to do it again. He's going to pin hunt. Let's go to Price. 72 or lower. And he's on the fairway. 71 or lower for L's. He's on the fairway. Back to Price. Gets a 67 or lower. He is on the green. Now L's. A minus 10. 65, 55 or lower. He gets on the green. And he does it. He is on the green. Stick here with him. Could be minus 10 on the putt, though. Oh, boy. Minus 13. It's going to be 23. He's going to need a 9 or lower. Can he do it for birdie? He doesn't sink it. He's going to bogey again. 98 or lower. Oh, so close. +1 again. It's about over for him. Price for this birdie, 32 minus 13. That's going to be 19 or lower. And he sinks it. That's going to seal the deal, folks. That hurt him. That's going to put him up by, that's 35, 6, 7, 8. That's 4, 5. He's up by 6 now. There's no chance. So Els is just going to play it out, folks. He had all the opportunities in the front 9. And he only got 1 birdie out of it. And then the last 3 holes he tried pin hunting and it hurt him. All right. Unless Price really falls apart. We're on hole 15, par 4, -5. And Nick Price rolled a 27. He's on the fairway. Els needs a 71 or lower. He's on the fairway. He gets on the fairway, but then he struggles after that. So 67 now for Price. He's on the green. And now 66 for Els. He's on the green. And Price now -5. 27 or lower. He birdies. He doesn't do it. Gimme 97 for par. He pars. This is his chance right here to help himself out. Els, he needs it. 32, 27 or lower. He doesn't sink it. 98 or lower for par. And he pars. That's what it's been like all day for him. Hole 16, par 4. -1 on the first putt. Price going. 72 or lower. He's on the fairway. Let's go up to Els. 71 or lower. And he went over. That's going to be in the rough. Stick here with him. -10. So that's going to be 51 or lower to get on the green. And he gets on the green. What a shot for Els. Now 67 or lower now for Price to get on. He's on the green, making it tough for Els. And it'll be 31 or lower for the birdie. And he doesn't do it. 97 for par. He pars it. Okay, here's Els' chance again. It's been all day and he hasn't took advantage of it. 31 or lower. He finally sinks one to help his cause. Well, a little too late though. So Els is going to go first here. We're on hole 17, par 3, and a -9 for the hole difficulty. 3, let's see. 29, he's on. He's on the green. And he rolled a 29, so for his putt, that's going to be +3 for his adjustment. Price now, 62 or lower. Get on the green. He doesn't. He's on the fringe. Stick here, 96 or lower. So he's on for the short game. Hold on, 31. Nope, he's on the gimme now. So we'll just stay here. Gimme will be a 88 for par. He pars. Here's Els' chance again. So he's going to get +3. So that's going to be a 35. So it's going to be a -9. It will be 26 for the birdie. He doesn't do it. 98 or lower. And he pars. That's like I said, that's what he's done all day. Here goes Els now on hole 18. It's a par 5, -7. And then this one, we get to use an adjustment right here, so if we can remember it. So here it goes. 71 or lower. 88. He doesn't do it. He gets a 87. He's going to be in the rough. All right, we go to Price now. And he needs a 72 or lower. It's a 20. He's on fairway. Okay, Els is in the rough. But he's going to go, we're on a par 5, so he's going to try for the green. He needs to roll a 4 or lower. No. So he's going to try, he's coming out of the rough. That's a -10, so he needs a 61 or lower to get on the green. He does. The Price now is going to, he needs a 55 or lower, so he can try to roll for the green. Needs a 14 or lower. All right, so he can go for the green, and he was over 14, but he's inside the girth, so that's going to put him on the fringe with a -30. So we're going back to Els now. He's got a 566 or lower to get on the green. He is. All right, Price is on the fringe, so he's -30. It's going to get him a 66 to get on the green. And he's on the green. So he's going for a birdie now. 97, -7. He needs a 90 or lower. And he gets the birdie. And now Els is on the green. He needs a 25 or lower for a birdie. He doesn't get it. Let's see if he gets a gimme. 98 or lower. And he pars. Going out of it. 35. 3. 2 over. So he had a 37. And he'll have a 33. So he'll end up with a 71. And Price will end up with a 66. So Price will be moving on to the next round. Let's have a look at our tournament bracket. So there we go. So now we got number 2, Phil Mickelson, going to be taking on number 6, Nick Price. And our next matchup will be David Duval versus Paul Azinger. The winner will take on Tiger Woods. Stay tuned for the next matchup.